What's going on, Reshoeva Nation? I'm Jordan and I'm back with another Shoe Care Academy video. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe. If you like today's video, hit the thumbs up button. And before I even get started on this cleaning, make sure you turn on the bells for notifications. We drop new videos every Monday and every Thursday with customs and restorations with Vic and Shoe Care Academy videos on just about every sneaker we own. So without further ado, I'm going to be cleaning up these Craft Jordan 4s that are cooked using the Reshoevnator Essential Cleaning Kit paired with the Dry Suede Kit. So let's get into today's cleaning. Got the cleaning station all set up with everything that comes in the Reshoevnator Essential Cleaning Kit. We have our 4-ounce solution, our 3 different brushes, and the microfiber towel. But we also paired this with some of our other Reshoevnator products. The cleaning mat, which is an essential if you are going to be cleaning your sneakers. It keeps the surface super dry, makes it not as messy, and it is super absorbent. Hands down one of my favorite products in the Reshoevnator lineup. We also have our drying rack and bowl combo, stores those 3 brushes for cleaning, plus after the cleaning, and holds our water and solution. And then a shoe tree, which we are going to be needing this because these sneakers are beat and they're a mixed material sneakers. So we're going to have to put a lot of pressure onto this toe box to really get this leather and the suede clean. Before we get started on the scrubbing portion of this sneaker, I'm going to be heading over to the Reshoevnator sister store, Many Worlds. It's going to be right next door, and I'm going to use their air compressor to blow off all of this surface dust. Since these are a light colored material and I don't want to put them in the washing machine because of the suede, I don't want to push all of that trapped in dirt further into this suede material and cause damage. So the air compressor is our best bet. But before I go over there, you already know that on camera we only clean one shoe, so I'm going to go ahead and set this left sneaker aside, and then we'll head over to Many Worlds. Alright, I'm back in the studio for Many Worlds. Now the air compressor did a really good job blowing off that surface dirt, specifically on this portion where the netting is with the suede. And up here, as you saw, Jared did take over, but it's only right that he clean these shoes because he is the reason that these are trash. Now that we have the surface dust off of this shoe, we're ready to start scrubbing, but first we have to remove these laces and insert our adjustable shoe tree. There's a lot of creasing on this toe box from Jared wearing them, so with the shoe tree inserted and leaving the shoe tree in to dry, it'll really help push out that creasing on this leather. Next step, we have to add 2 squirts of our solution to our bowl of water. Now we are going to be using our Soft Bristle Brush to start scrubbing this sneaker. Since it is a suede sneaker, we have to be super careful, make sure we clean the entire sneaker evenly, and don't oversaturate the materials. But lucky for us, the Soft Bristle Brush is delicate enough to use on these materials. One important tip when you're cleaning these sneakers and using the Soft Bristle Brush, on 4s specifically, make sure you always pull the wings back and this back piece just to get the most effective clean. Also, since it does have suede on it, make sure you're patting the sneaker dry as you go so you're not leaving that water to just sit on the suede because it can oversaturate the material and cause water marking. And also, there is a little bit of cracked leather on this, so when you're using the Soft Bristle Brush, just be super careful on the cracked leather so that you don't cause it to crack even more. Now, the medium brush is the second in our arsenal. It's a little bit stiffer than the Soft Bristle Brush, but still works really well on leather as well as on the midsoles, which we're going to be scrubbing right now. I'm all done using the medium brush on the midsole. Now this midsole looks super clean. I also went ahead and used it on some of these leather panels. Overall, the shoe is cleaning up really well. There is still a grass stain on the suede toe box. I am going to probably have to hit that with the dry suede eraser after the sneaker dries because right now it really won't do anything. But until the sneaker dries, we're just going to be moving on to the Stiff Bristle Brush on this outsole, clean that up, and then we'll put the sneakers outside to dry for the next 2 hours. That's gonna wrap it up on using the 3 brushes on this shoe. Now, I mentioned a whole bunch of times that when you're cleaning suede, you have to be super careful. Also, when you're cleaning cracked leather, you have to be super careful. Lucky for me, this shoe has both. But what I didn't know was that this part right here, which happens to be one of my favorite parts of the crafts, where the netting is actually just indented into the suede material, there is a chance if you brush this too hard or put these shoes in the washing machine that the indents can actually fade. I wasn't aware of that, but Vic Almighty just let us know. So once this dries, we're going to make sure that it didn't fade, but I think we're gonna be all right. If you guys are cleaning these at home, you have to be super careful just because of the 3 things that I just said. Before I go set this outside, all we have to do is take care of these laces that have been soaking in this water. Now it's time to head outside. We're back. We went ahead and let the shoe dry for a little bit outside, and overall, these cleaned up super great. We got that grass stain out of the suede on this toe box, and just overall, the entire shoe is looking much better. However, this suede is crunchy. So we're going to have to reset that nap using our dry suede kit and potentially our medium brush, but we got to get into that because nobody wants to rock shoes with crunchy suede. The best way to reset the nap on this sneaker is using the dry suede kit. It comes with our suede eraser plus our suede brush. All you're gonna do is use the eraser on deeper stains, and then you'll take the brush, move it in multiple directions, back and forth. You don't need to apply too much pressure onto the shoe. However, for this sneaker, we did use our medium brush as well to bring the suede back, just because it was super crunchy, and you'll do the same thing, just in multiple directions, back and forth, until you get your desired results. Another great tool for resetting the nap is the brass bristle brush. Now, I wasn't going to use this brush on this sneaker, but there was one part on this toe box that was just so crunchy that the medium bristle brush and the dry suede kit weren't getting the results that I wanted. So I went ahead and grabbed the brass brush. I didn't use it on the portion where there's this indented netting. I did mention earlier, Vic says that if you brush too hard, it'll wash away that indent. And personally, it is my favorite detail on this sneaker. Now I do see on this panel here that we did wash away some of the indent, so I just didn't want to use the brass brush on that part and potentially wash away the entire detail. Overall, this suede is back to that buttery smooth, and now all that's left to do is lace up this sneaker. The shoe's all laced up. Now you guys don't have to come for me on my lace job because Vic Almighty already did it. Overall, they cleaned up really good. Now I am a fan of this Craft 4. I definitely think that the monochrome on this sneaker is super cool, but it does have the hidden details with the indented netting, which I mentioned that it is my favorite part. I personally don't own a pair, but I might have to pick one up. We achieved these results using the Reshoevn8r Essential Cleaning Kit paired with the dry suede kit and the brass brush, but all that's left to do is, since these were on Yard's feet, we're gonna have to spray these with some deodorizer before we give them back. Much better. Plus, we are hosting a huge giveaway right now. We are giving away an off-white UNC Jordan 1 or an off-white Jordan 5, or, this is the best prize yet, $1,000. All you have to do to enter is hit the link in the description, subscribe for our emails and our SMS. We're doing this giveaway to celebrate us hitting 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. So thank you for being a part of our family. And that's gonna wrap up today's Shoe Care Academy video. If you liked today's video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and drop a comment if you guys entered the giveaway. I'll see you guys next time.